What's up, y'all? How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome to another episode of Live with Purpose live streams. I see you all in the chat right now. How we doing? Isaiah, what's up? First up. Let's see. All American Maker says, what up? What's up, Brendan? How you doing, man? I see everyone chilling tonight. Crispy Donut Community, hello again. How you doing, man? It's funny, I made your acquaintance like a week ago, and here you are, showing up on stream, and we're talking about your hand sins and all that stuff. Isaiah says, because Ron bribed Balin. Oh, why we can't win at budget EDC. All right, so y'all saw the title. We'll talk about that. Just because I feel like these days we're talking about budget EDC a lot, and I know it's important to a lot of people that everyone kind of discuss their own version of a budget EDC, but I have a few concerns with how we're talking about budget EDC, just because I feel like it's a complicated subject, because it takes into account, you know, everybody's individual finances, their preferences, their willingness to spend money, because just because you don't have money doesn't mean you're not willing to spend it, you know what I mean? So a budget EDC for me may be different for you. So I'd love to hear you guys, since we're doing it on a live stream, I'd love to hear you guys talk about it. I'd love to hear what a budget EDC is comprised of for you, because I know, you know, we can approach it from several different directions. We talk about what's a bottom line number for your budget EDC. We could also talk about what is your top three, because, you know, with budget EDC, there is a cap on how much you can spend if you're trying to meet a certain number. So what items do you sacrifice? You know what I mean? What's your top three? Do you just do a wallet? Do you just do a knife, wallet, keys, and that's it? Do you drop the pen? Do you drop the sling? Do you drop a backpack? Is backpacks even a part of a budget EDC? Well, that depends. That depends on you, the user, what you like, what you don't like. Ricky says he's here for the quack. The quack is here for you, baby. Bruh. Safiq Sharif says it's 11 a.m. in Malaysia and I'm working right now. Woohoo! What's up, man? Good to see you. Sorry if I butchered your name, but it's great to see you from the other side of the world tuning in. How you doing, man? CPM says, what the quack? What's up with you, man? How's your latest Benchmade pickup doing? Brandon High Tide EDC says, what up? What's up, man? Good to see you. I'm getting pings from things and people. All right, we're good. Isaiah says, budget for me is under 150 bones for a loadout. What's a loadout for you, though? You know, it all depends. Like, is a loadout 5 items, 3 items, 20 items? We'll see. We'll have to see. Let's see. Blasto Supreme in the chat. How you doing? He says, hi, chat. The chat says hello. Everybody say hello to Blasto. How's the man doing? Let's see. Ricky says he's been buying more budget knives. A ton of great quality out there that's overlooked. You know what? I'd love to get into that. I'd love to build a budget EDC with you guys tonight. I think that's a good idea, given, you know, what a hot topic it has been. And, you know, I haven't dove into budget EDC all that often. I've talked about it. There's a few pieces I would constitute as perhaps a budget EDC, but it's not a complete and full loadout. I think I did one. I think it was around like Prime Day. I did like an Amazon budget EDC that was under 100. Yeah, under 100. And I came out with, it was a super minimal $5 key organizer. It was a $40 or $35 Leatherman garage. I think it was like a free, it wasn't a garage. It was a Leatherman like free T4 or something like that, or K, I'm totally butchering it. And then I think there was I didn't have a pocket knife, because Leatherman multi-tools usually have a knife in there. So that's probably blasphemy in our little community. But, you know, I'm talking about from a practical standpoint. If you have a knife already, you don't need another one, right? Or do you? That's another topic of discussion. How important is a dedicated pocket knife flipper for you? You know what I mean? And then there was like a super minimal wallet. I think that was it. Let's see. CPM says he went full crazy, bought an Espada XL and a Talwar. I have no idea what either of those things are, but I'm gonna go ahead and search them up and we can take a look. Talwar knife and Espada XL. Sounds cool. Have y'all ever watched Bleach? Anybody? When you said Espada, that's like the antagonist gang from like the second arc or the third arc or something like that. High Tide says the Espada XL is budget for CPM. I feel like almost every knife. I feel like every production knife is budget for CPM. For those of you who don't know, CPM is notorious and has an infamous reputation for shitting on really low priced and maybe even medium and high priced knives. And he only wants the best of the best, the cream of the crop. And he loves it. Oh yeah. Chris Valdez in the house says, yeah, what's up? What's up, man? Good to see you. House of Blades, Chris in the house. Use code PURPOSE, 10% off if you guys are looking for a pocket knife to add to the collection. Oh, they just restocked on the CRK Inkosi denim micarta. Chris, I gotta send that back to you because I know that's your baby. And you know, I can't imagine how you're feeling being apart from it, so let me know. Isaiah says Elementum, Gerber, Dime, Zippo, and an O-Light. Okay, so the Elementum runs what, $50? A Gerber Dime runs like 30? 20 to $30? $30? A Zippo is like $1. Oh no, a Zippo lighter, like a flippy one. That's probably like at least another 50. Let me look. Zippo lighter. I guess it depends on the case, the type. Oh, it's $16 for chrome ones. So if you want to go for like the coated finishes, then that'll be more expensive. But okay, Zippo chrome is 16 bucks. So we're talking 50, 20, let's say 25, 75 plus 16 is 90, 92. And then what was the last item? And an O-Light. So an O-Light's another 20. So you're already over $100 for your budget EDC. So would that still be budget? Would that still be budget? See, therein lies the rub. Like, is budget like a compilation of low-priced items that eventually, even if it adds up to $300, is still a budget EDC? Or is there like, you know, both? Like each piece of the budget EDC loadout is comprised of small low cost items that still add up to a flat like $50 cap or $100 cap, right? Ian says, I always thought of Bleach as a noob anime. I think so, but I feel like it depends on when you watched it though, cause like Bleach is one of the ones that got like picked up by what, Funimation or whatever, and you know, it got dubbed in English and it got kind of disseminated into the world through like Netflix and Crunchyroll and all that stuff. But before then, when it was, you know, still niche anime as a whole, I feel like Bleach really shined. But I guess now it's noob because it's so easily accessible and everybody knows it here in the States. Let's see. Blasto Supreme says, Ian is indeed your hero. Hell yeah. Ricardo is fuego. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. All American Maker says, just got a Leatherman free T4. That's the one I was talking about. But I think I got mine in, I think I got the T2 because I don't remember spending $75 on it. Is 75 MSRP? Ricky says the Hansen is a perfect example of a great budget knife. Looks cool, fidgety, solid steel, and good dude. There you go. Awesome. You're supporting a maker. That's awesome. And it's actually of quality for its price point. And, you know, it's working out. That's cool. That's cool. I can't wait to check one out. I think, like, it's a matter of time at this point. Oreo Dave in the house. Mr. Smooth, Ron Quacky says, how you doing, Mr. Oreo Dave? Good to see you in the house. Don't you go by a different name these days? Like, I feel like you changed your username a little bit, and now you're back to Oreo Dave. And I think the only reason I know this is because I saw your same, like, Magneto helmet icon somewhere else. Let's see. Everyday Minimalist says he's here. What's up, man? Everyday Minimalist. How you doing, Brandon? Good to see you in the chat. Is this later? Are you back from your walk? I realize this is an hour later than my usual time, but, you know, just had to shuffle around the schedule a little bit to put the little one to sleep. And now that she's all settled, I am here and willing. The real Chris Brown says, I'm a real big fan of anything Dragon Ball, and I mean anything. That's cool, man. I enjoyed GT. I like how they redid it, like a lot of the series with Super. That was fun. And I like the Boo saga. I have the Big Boo patch from CXG, and I think I love that. I love that. Blasto Supreme says he's pretty Ricky. Ricky is pretty. Ricky is pretty. Everyday Minimalist says he just got back from his walk. That's right. Boom. I might have to move the. I guess I have to move the live stream back an hour then. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, so in terms of like budget knives, I pulled out the ones that I have, and this is one of the mainstays. This is the NAF's Lander. Okay, this one goes for 58 retail. This is the D2 steel, or is this the 14CR 28? 14C 28N? No, this is D2. This is D2. Yeah, it's 58 bucks. Hot swappable scales, embedded deep carry clip, flush screws, liner lock, fun stuff. And I used to carry the wee baby banter before then, and I enjoy the baby banter versus the banter just because like I err towards smaller knives for whatever reason. And I don't know, they just fit well in the hand. I'm 5'9", decently sized. I'm not like a little boy by any means, but I just enjoy, like, you know, having a more maneuverable knife, I guess, until I develop the skills to handle a full-size knife, you know what I mean, or just get more comfortable with it. I don't know, but this is the Urban EDC variant. This one comes, I believe this is M390 blade, and it comes with hot swappable scales as well. This one is like a custom Segai one, and it comes with a rounded G10 scale as well. This one dropped a while back, but I enjoy it. It's a nice look. The black on green is a nice look. If they made it in blue though, I feel like that would have been clutch. Just because Segai has like waves, right? So they did it in like an aqua blue. Ricky says, "Quack after dark. Quack after dark." I feel like that'd be fun. I mean, we already chop it up so much on the regular live streams. I wonder what I wonder what we would talk about if we had like a late night live stream, like 10 p.m., 11 p.m. Like, well, like how crazy would it get? Not to mention most of us here are just like probably gonna be even more obscene. So I don't know what it's gonna devolve to, but it's all good. It's gonna be fun. Ian says late night quack. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Let's see. We all sleep better when we've had a little quack before bed, Blasto says. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's why I like. That's why I like. Crispy Donut Community says the Lander is sweet. We love Ben. He hooked us up with chroma scales, and we were able to do a Hansen scale run because of him. Absolutely love that knife. That's cool, man. Yeah, I think that was one of the highlights for me going into Blade Atlanta too. You know, being able to see the Lander 2 and just kind of just checking it out in that regard and seeing how far he's come. Oh, damn! Taryn, welcome to the enthusiast tier. Thank you for becoming a member of the Live With Purpose crew. It's thanks to you, and you are directly responsible for me doing these live streams, making cool vids for you guys to enjoy. So thank you, Taryn. I really appreciate you. Let me know if I'm butchering your name. Is it Taran? Is it Taryn? Let me know, but I appreciate you. Welcome to the enthusiast tier. Isaiah Burnett says about 520. About 520 for what? I don't know, I can't tell. I can't tell. The real Chris Brown says, thoughts on the original Kershaw Shuffle? I apologize. I don't think I've ever played with the Kershaw Shuffle. Thanks again, Taryn, becoming a new member, the enthusiast level member. If you guys want exclusive emojis, hey, check it out. There's exclusive emotes in the chat. So for you members in there, especially Taryn, you knew. So throw up those emotes. And I really got to get on the ball with making more, but spam the chat, y'all. Show the people how you can take advantage of my face using those emotes as a member. But, you know, there are a lot of perks headed your way, and you know, we've randomly done things here and there, so I think it'll be a good time. Oh, there you go, Brandon, throwing the thumbs up. Here we go. Crispy Donut Community says, now I really want a guacamole patch. A guacamole? Or guacamole? Guacamole, dude. Can you draw that up? I feel like that'd be kind of funny. Like, what would it even look like? Would it just be my face and in like a salsa bowl, or like what would that be? Or would I be the avocado? You know what I mean? Like this would be the pit, and then and then the rest of it would be the avocado. Throw in a few, you know, like cubes of tomatoes and onions and stuff, and we talking a premium RE right there. Oh, Ian's starting to quote me. Tell these people how they can take advantage of my face. Oh, uh-oh, what have I done? What have I unleashed into the world? Oh no, CDC says Taylor doesn't love me back. It's cool though, I have Ricky. Yo, all you need, everyone can use a little bit of Ricky. You know what I mean? Ricky makes the world go round. But, dude, he says, bro, we can make it happen. I don't know, we'll see. I don't think like that's something I'm serious about, but I mean, if you got time on your hands, like, I feel like that would be one of those hilarious like meme drops, like for sure, absolutely. Liam Weisner says, CDC, I can make it the way I made the Stormtrooper and Donut if you want. I'm missing some context here, but good to see you, Liam. I feel like you're new. You haven't been here in a while, have you? Or are you like recently joining? Oh, he said you got hooked on the smock. Can't wait to shake that knife, just love it. Dude, I'm excited to check out the hands-in. Thank you again, CDC. I believe they're sending one out. And I feel like it's gonna be a budget hard hitter. You know what I mean? Just from what I've already seen and how people have talking about it. So I think it'll be good. But of course, I gotta have it in hand. I gotta check it out. I gotta compare it to, you know, the other budget knives that I played around with and sort of take it from my reference point and see what's up. But it's shaping up. It's shaping up. But here, check this out. Okay, so one thing I want to talk about actually is budget EDC. I feel like specifically is interesting because when you're talking about everyday carry, it's a set of tools that you surround yourself with that help you get the job done, right? So intrinsically, it is something that needs to function properly. It needs to be practical, right? Like you wouldn't carry around a precision driver that didn't accept any bits, right? Because then it would just be a stick that maybe has a bearing on it to twirl, right? Like one of these. Of course, it has to be the Ultimate one, right? Because I'm the Ultimate King up in here. Let it be known. Quackinator, the Ultimate King. But look, this thing would be useless if I just carried this thing around with no bits, right? And I know, so this is the Combat Beads JW Tools Precision Driver V2. And this is in Ultim, and I know they have a V3 already out where the stock here is thicker and hollowed out. So you can fit in via magnetic cap here, you can fit in a few bits there. So this thing is all encapsulating. You pick your favorite bit or most used bit, like let's say a T6 or a T8 to maintenance your knives and a Phillips head or something. You throw that in there and you're good to go. You don't have to bring a separate and dedicated, bit holder. Case in point, one of these big idea designs. Right, you just kind of do this thing here and it comes up and you have all the bit storage, which is also interesting because this is the cleanest bit holder I've seen and it looks really awesome. The mechanism is cool, but the kicker is it has a few bit holes in here already, one that's angled to give you a little more leverage and one at the top here. So for example, this thing is all encompassing in and of itself. Ugh, if I don't drop the bits everywhere. You put this in, you can already use this as a bit driver, so there's no point in me carrying this, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty. So anyway, back to my point. My point is that my point is EDC has to be functional, but as you explore the budget category, as price drops, quality tends to drop as well. And so if quality drops, then that brings into question how functional it is, how long it's gonna last, and whether it's gonna crap out on you on the job, right? And so as you go lower, and people boast about being able to put together a $100 budget EDC kit, a $50 budget EDC kit, a $35 budget EDC kit, it kind of gets to a point where, is this even viable anymore? Like, you're spending $5 on a multi-tool or $8 on a multi-tool, but will it come through when you need it to? So that's the problem, right? So I threw together this really sophisticated graph. So the question here now becomes, on this graph, as you move from left to right, as quality increases, so does the price. And so you, my friendly Live With Purpose crew member, are gonna be somewhere along this curve right here, right? You could be here. You could be over here, like CPM, right? Like like that, right? Right. You could be there. So it just depends on you, right? So I feel like budget EDC in the context of YouTube. You like that, CPM? You like how I did that right there? I know where you are on this graph. I know where you are in this graph. I don't even need it to be of scale. Like, it doesn't even need to be to scale. I know you're over here. I know you're over here. But anyway, so when you're watching budget EDC content, right, on YouTube, that's great and all. Oh, he disagrees. You lie. Okay, tell me why. Tell me why you disagree, CPM, especially since I drew this sweet graph for you. So this is, of course, not taking into account supply and demand, right? There's, for example, there's limited drop knives that there's only one ever made, or a blacksmith really poured his heart and soul into the one thing. And so it could be of like medium quality, but it would be like very expensive because he only made one and he poured 20 hours into it, or like whatever, right? Like, there are other factors that can involve, or there are other factors that can kind of embed themselves into the factor, but generally speaking, as the price goes up, so does the quality, right? Barring crazy QC issues, right? So given that, if you're watching videos on budget EDC on YouTube, I feel like you have to take it with a grain of salt, or at least take into account the creator's budget, because I'm talking about EDC, and if I'm talking about budget EDC, then it's gonna be from my frame of view or my point of view, and it'll take in my income, my salary, my aversion to spending money, my willingness to spend money, my priorities, right? Like, for example, if you're talking EDM Brandon or myself, he's probably gonna be much more likely to spend $700 on a knife, and his budget knife is probably gonna be like $60, $70, right? Something under 100, but definitely above 50. Because then once you get to like $25, $30, he may just be like, I ain't really chill with that. So there's a minimum for him. But for me, knives aren't that huge of a priority for me. And so if I were to get a budget EDC kit and there was a sharp thing that I would cut something with in that kit, it may not even take form in a flipper pocket knife, right? It might even just be a Leatherman multi-tool, because to me, if the only purpose there is I need to cut stuff like the occasional envelope or package, I don't need a dedicated flipper. This would be for fun. This would be a luxury. This would be, you know, a secondary or tertiary need. If I just needed something sharp to cut, I would just get a Leatherman T2, call it a day, right? Bash me all you want. But if the goal is to be inexpensive, like literally look up budget in a dictionary, and the adjective definition of that is inexpensive. A budget guitar, an inexpensive guitar. So if it's inexpensive and that's the only factor, then you know, you might have to shuffle stuff around. All right, I'm done ranting. I'm done ranting. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to chat. Let's see, where did I stop? You Pimpy says it's lit in here right now. What's up, you Pimpy? Welcome to the late night edition of the Live with Purpose live streams. Data crew in the house. What's up, man? Los Milk, how you doing? Cutting Maniac says he likes the V1 bit holder. This is the V2, yeah. I don't know. For what it's worth, I don't know. I like the V2. It's clean. You Pimpy says, how's the Ultim spin though, Ron? Oh, it spins great. Spins absolutely great, dude. I have the Lautier like Mechanics C. Oh, here it is. And I recently took out a bunch of magnets, so there's only like 2 left, or 1 left actually, and now it spins great. Like, I mean, it still stops. I feel like there's like, it's still haptic. Happy haptics, are you here? This would probably make you happy. The haptics here would probably make you happy. Ian says my nickname in ATL was Bithole. Ooh, who called you that? I didn't call you that. Oh, CDC says, for real, Ricky, I can't wait to finally meet you. Ricky was a pleasure to meet. I met him back in Texas for Blade Show, Texas, and it was fun, man. Clicked instantly. High Tide EDC says that there are some Ultim pens at County Com. Yo, they have a lot of Ultim stuff. I'm surprised. Them, County Com, and then Dango Products. Has a lot of Ultim stuff, from what I've seen. Let's see. Oh, is Chris taking off? Chris says, gotta head out, guys. Have a great night. Take care, Chris. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. Ricky, Jinx, you owe me some quack. Who's Jinx? Oh, like y'all said the same thing at the same time. All right, all right. Fair, fair. Oh my goodness, y'all are popping off. Marine X says, what up, big dog? What's up, man? Good to see you, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see. Dracomi says, well, there's diminishing returns, so the chart is more like Nick Shabaz's law of diminishing returns knife curve. I haven't seen that yet, but yes, you're right. I mean, like, I'm talking more on like, more of a high level. Like, this is not econ class, okay? It's definitely not to scale. It's not like gonna be granular, but yeah, absolutely. Like, once you get up there, it's the Wild West, because like people know you're buying a custom knife at that point, and so they can really just kind of, you're not paying for the cost of materials or the cost of labor. You're paying for the prestige, and you're paying for the limited editions. You're paying for the one-offs, all that stuff. So that there's no algorithm for that. That is like, you know, that's collector's mindset. So you can charge whatever the hell you want to charge, and if people buy, they buy. If they respect your brand, they love your brand, they love who you are, they want to support you, or they want to have a one-of-a-kind custom knife or custom whatever, museum piece, artwork, one-of-a-kind, never again to be duplicated exactly, then, you know, that's why they're $1 million art pieces. I mean, think about the cost of the canvas and the cost of the oils and this and all that stuff, like cents on the dollar, okay? Sure, you can buy expensive supplies, but it pales in comparison to the retail price of a collector's piece. So absolutely. Upimpy says price does not always equal quality. Yes, I agree with you there, but largely speaking, that is to me, that is a good rule of thumb. Sorry if that's a cop-out to say, to me, that's a good rule of thumb. You're right, price does not always equal quality, but if you, I don't know. It's not, I feel like, don't quote me on this, but I feel like price, if you have a decent read on trends and you can identify that this is in fact not like in super high demand and there's a shortage and people are beefing up the price like crazy, I feel like usually a $200 knife will be of higher quality than a $30 knife. Like that's, I feel like we can agree on that. Not always, but often enough to where that can be a general rule of thumb. I don't know, man. Let's see. X says he's a pleasant level EDC. I think I'm pretty pleasant too, you know. Oh, yes. Dude. High-Tide EDC says that that X is here for the highly sophisticated EDC graph of the utmost finest post-it notes. Yes. How often do you see a white post-it note? Usually they're fluorescent, but this live stream is brought to you by CPM. CPM says there are plenty of quality pieces under 700. Yeah, that's true too. That's true. But typically speaking, like what's a $700 knife I can think of right now? It'd be the Koenig Arius. If you spend $700 on an Arius, typically it's not gonna be made of D2, right? So if you were to spend $700 on a Koenig Arius versus spending $58 on a Naps Lander that's a D2, like the quality of blade steel is night and day, right? And I mean, if I may be so bold to say that the action is probably better as well overall. Materials of the scales are probably better. This is G10. Koenig Arius scales are probably titanium or something of the like. So, I mean, I think there is a case to be made here to say that if you throw money at something, it usually is of higher quality than a super budget one. Let's see. Oh my god. Okay, I totally lost track. Okay. Okay, Brandon says price to performance usually cap around 350, then you move into high-end materials. Okay, there you go. So there's different aspects of where the money goes into, right? So you can spend money on the action, and around 350, there's really you start splitting hairs at that moment, right? So the action of a $350 knife and an action of a $500 knife are probably going to be comparable. But then you move into higher end steels, like for example, or materials in general, not just steel, right? You can do better steels in the blade. You can do better materials in the handles, right? You could say, like, what if everything was made of zirconium or Damascus steel or something like that, right? Like, I think as you go on, things get more expensive from there. And then I feel like once you break the $500 range for a knife, then you start getting into limited runs of knives, and then ultimately custom knives that go for $1,000 plus, right? So at that point, perhaps quality is something we should get more granular on, because if we're talking about the quality of the action, caps out around $350. If we're talking about the quality of the materials, that may cap out around $700 to $1,000, because the $700 knife is going to be some crazy Mokutai Damascus steel whatever, and then on the low end it's going to be G10. It's going to be lighter materials, right? D2. And then after the 1,000, then quality then turns into something intangible, right? Quality then turns into like collector qualities, right? Like a quality is like, this is a one of one made by a super reputable maker that has retired and will never make knives again, or something like that, right? That there's the collector quality attached to that knife that isn't attached to, say, a high-end production knife. So I guess the definition of quality here in this fancy little graph will change as you go up the price curve, right? Like on the low end, quality means it should function as a knife. It should cut. The blade shouldn't snap in half, right? And then when you get to like 350, then it's like, okay, the action's gonna be the same. The quality now rests in, you know, smaller details like the scales or the thumb stud or the clip. And then once you get to here at the top where CPM is resting, then it becomes, I don't know, collector stuff. CDC says, honestly, if you have enough knowledge in knives and you have enough money to buy a custom, you should really think of designing your own knife and buying a proto. Then it's designed at your specs. Okay. So that's when you like become your own fledgling knife creator and start doing custom stuff, like your custom stuff, instead of buying others' custom stuff. There you go. Isaiah says, people who don't love knives to the point where it's an issue will never be spending $700. Yeah, true. I mean, I love backpacks and I can't see myself spending $700 on a Go Ruck Carryology Samurai. I can't do it, man. I can't. So, I mean, it all depends too. Like you gotta have like enough disposable income to even get that far, right? Like, cause if it's not possible, it's not possible, no matter how much you like it. So, Liam says he just sent something to my IG. For sure, man. I'll check it out, whatever it is. Cutting Miniac says, I did not like D2, I rusted so fast. Okay, so there's application too, right? So you're probably in either a humid place or you're cutting wet stuff a lot, and that probably makes it prone to rust. But here, I live in the desert, and so, you know, it doesn't rain very often at all, it's not very humid at all, so most of the time, and I don't have a job where it involves cutting moist or wet things in a moist or wet environment, and so largely D2 I could probably get away with as long as the edge is fine, right? As long as it still cuts, I'm good. But let's see, is the music just too chill? Are we chilling? Let's get a little hip hoppy up in here. Okay, we're about to do this a little bit. What else y'all up to? I feel like I wanted to talk about budget EDC. Oh, why you can't win. So you can't win. You can't win because there's no one size fits all solution. So you're gonna have to do some legwork no matter what, right? Like you gotta first look inwards, figure out your use cases, your purpose. Why you're having certain choices, certain predicaments with certain knives, certain gear. And then once you've discerned what you actually need, then you kind of look at the lower bounds and the upper bounds of said gear, and then you plug in your price points that you're willing to spend on said gear, and then you figure out whether or not that's good for you or not. And so I guess budget it's highly personalized, highly tailored to you specifically, highly tailor-martined specifically. What's up, Taylor Martin? How you doing, man? D2 is basically Magna Cut, says Taylor. I disagree. Basically Magna Cut. You know, let's just ignore the slightest of details, but basically Magna Cut. Hashtag say moist, says Ian. Oh, moist. Moist. Moist.
Moist.
Oh yeah. This is late night Live with Purpose live streams for sure. Like, for real. Seriously. Oh my good. Oh, Liam, you sent guacamole? Ron guacamole? Okay, I have to see this. Did you do it? No fucking way. What the fuck? This doesn't even look like me. First of all, shame on you. It looks nothing like me. What the fuck? Jesus. If I didn't know any better. That's terrible. Taylor Martin says he rusts D2 by looking at it. Rip. Rip, rip, rip. Oh my goodness. Let's see. What? Isaiah says, I know a guy who has a huge CNC machine. He makes supports for mine roofs. I should ask him if he'd make my knife. Whoa, that's intense. That's hella intense. Cutting Mini X says, budget is a tough one. Most lights are $60 is budget to me. Ask Taylor Martin. Most lights? What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't understand. I don't understand what's happening right now. Ricky says that's racist. Hey, you said it, not me. We're all thinking it though. God damn it. Where's the band hammer? Where's the band hammer? Salty Sailor says that's totally me. How dare you? Salty Sailor, that's garbage. CDC says he can't type right. Looks like Michael J. Fox is typing now that TM is here. Excellent, excellent. You Pimpy says, yeah, that's totally you after you eat half that guac, man. I'd be throwing up way before. Oh, you used AI and a screenshot of me? Okay, that's fair. All right, fine. I'll give that to you. It's the AI's fault, not yours. All right, fine. Fair. Blasto says Ron must be the avocado. That's what I'm saying. That I feel like the Ari would be perfect. Like, guacamole would be my face as the pit. And then I would be in a larger avocado. You know what I'm saying? Grab a bowl of avocado, Ron, says Ricky. Man, screw you. I ain't cool with that, man. I ain't cool with that. Well, that being said, I am gonna make, I feel like I do want to make more budget EDC content, and I feel like what I can do then is to make budget EDC content at different price points, right? Like budget EDC under 50, budget EDC under 100, under 200, and then I think after that it's kind of... See, what's interesting too is like, it depends on the gear you're talking about. Like knives, cool, like $35 might be budget. But then if you're talking like slings, right? Like this is the most budget sling I got. It's the Moment Travel Wear Fanny 1 liter. Okay, so this is super simple sling, right? It's got, you know, like recycled Cadra waxed, like sort of like weather resistant, but just lightly weather resistant. You know, you're not gonna be able to toss this in a lake or something. And it's got one compartment. Oh, one compartment and one divider. Okay, just enough to get the job done. One buckle. This comes in at 1 liter, very small, and this one is like $25, I think, or $30. Mini Fanny Sling 1 liter. It is 35. It is 30 on sale right now. It's 30, right? So $30 gets you that, and then this is the Air Go Sling 2. This is my go-to essentials sling. It comes in at 0.7 liters. It's slightly smaller than the other one. I've talked about this sling extensively. It's got so many technical features in it. I love it. There's dividers, there's zips, there's mesh pockets, all under the 0.7, and it fits all my EDC essentials. I use it, you know, it's got a fin lock, a buckle here, and I use it for everything when I'm wearing short shorts or gym shorts or whatever, and my pockets are tiny, right? And I need to carry my wallet, my knife, my phone, all that stuff. That all goes in here. This is $59, okay? So double the price. Smaller, but so technically built out, I feel like I don't need to spend any more on a sling than this. But that's because it fits my needs. And I've budgeted, I'm willing to spend up to $100 on a sling of some kind as long as it suits my needs, my purposes, right? So if you want to talk about that, like let's talk about backpacks. Like getting a decent backpack nowadays, you're looking at $2 easily 2 bills for like a decent set of features. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like ample pockets, you know, admin hub, bottle pockets, a secret stash compartment, a laptop sleeve, a main compartment, some decent straps, a back panel that's breathable, maybe a luggage pass-through if you travel a lot, some handles, reverse coil YKK zippers, extra bonus points for AquaGuard zippers. At that point, easily $200. But then what does a budget backpack look like? How many of those features are you willing to sacrifice in order to reach a budget of $80, $70? Is a $50 backpack even worth looking at, right? Question is, depends on you. The answer is, depends on you, right? It's hard, man. It's hella hard. It's hella hard. I got a cool, oh, here we go. Brandon says, yo, Taylor, Ricky, Ron, who's crashing my casting couch at West? How about all of us?
All of us.
I'm having way too fun with this pitch slider. Way too much fun. CDC says I'll have my art guide drawn up. Oh my god, rip. How effortless was that collab, CDC? Was that too easy of a collaboration? Like, we just met. And here we are. We got a guacamole. We got a guacamole RE in the works already. Taylor says I would, but my wife is tagging along. I don't see that as a factor. I don't see that as a factor. Albert Prime EDC member for 5 months says my best budget EDC would be Civivi Elementum, Rovivon flashlight, Bastion pen, and Brawny coin. Ooh, ooh. So how much would that end up costing then? I mean, let's do this field trip, shall we? I mean, what are we talking here? Okay, let's talk Civivi Elementum, right? Are we gonna be doing the cheapest one, or are we doing like a feature that you like or a color that you like? Okay, here, calculator. Let's run it. Okay. All right, we got $50 for this one. All right. Next would be a Rovivon flashlight. I feel like that's on Amazon as well. But which Rovivon flashlight? You got this limited time deal one, $47 down to $39, but it's decently sized. How small do you want to get? Do you want to get mega small? Okay, they all look like they're around the same price. Like 39, 37, 39. All right, I'm gonna say 38. Okay, plus 38. Okay, what else? A Bastion pen. Bastion pen. You're gonna spend $50 on a pen? That's your budget pen, Alpha Prime? All right. I'm gonna tell you right now, no. But okay. Here, let's give you the benefit of the doubt that you're not just yanking my chain here, and I'll go for the $45 pen. Okay, that'll be the budget. That'll be your budget EDC pen. Okay, 45 plus 45. Okay, and then it was plus 50, 15. Okay. And then a Brawny coin. So I'm thinking that's Barbarian Brawny, right? Mr. Mikey. Does he have it? Does he have merch? A Brawny coin. Okay. Okay, I don't know how much that is. I don't know how much that is. But let's let's just say, okay, how about let's compare it to Erling EDC's coin. Stay the course. Sold out. Of course it is. My man Ricky Erling doing the thing. Okay, so it's $35 on Urban EDC. Okay, let's just use that as a reference. $35. It's 35. So you tell me your budget EDC is 168 and one of those items is a $45 pen?
Bruh.
What? Okay, see, there's an example for you right there. I would not spend $45 on a pen and call it budget. Anything above like $3 for a pen is no longer budget. For me, okay? And I feel like a lot of you would agree with me. Like, if a pen is for you to write with, okay? Sure, you can enjoy quality, you can enjoy materials and all that stuff. Sure, great. But if we're talking budget, right? That's when you start having to making sacrifices on the secondary and tertiary requirements that you might have. Like, maybe instead of a titanium pen, you can use a G10 pen or a plastic, straight up old plastic papermate, but because they still write, right? Or you can talk to me about like the nuances of the ink. Like, let's say a ballpoint papermate pen doesn't write well and you don't like the feel of it, you don't like how cheap and light it is. Okay, cool, that's great. I agree with that. So then you can dive into pens like there's Uniball rollerball pens out there that I love. They come in at like $5 a pop and they're great. They write really well. It's quality ink made from someone who's spent decades in the industry, right? Uniball. And is it Pilot? So there you go, right? So there's that. It's not $45, right? So, you know, being in the EDC community for this long, like, I have a tactile turn full zirconium pen that I got on discount for like $160. Okay, I think it was $160, something like that. So that is crazy, but I would never label that as a budget EDC item, right? Because I know that I'm spending on quality materials, right? Like as Brandon EDM said earlier, once you get to a certain point, the function is gonna be splitting hairs, and then from there you're just gonna go on quality, on good things, stuff like that. So, oh man, this is crazy deja vu. Actually, whoa, this is crazy deja vu. Whoa. That was crazy. Okay, sorry. I just had a deja vu moment. Anyway, X says he uses his pen more than his knife. There you go. That's occupation sensitive, right? So, you know, I'm an Amazon warrior. I use my knife for fidgets and to cut open cardboard boxes, right? So depending on how many boxes I get on any given day, I might use my knife more than my pen, but more often my pen's gonna get a little more work than my knives do, which is fine, right? But, you know, that also assumes that like you're gonna be like what's my train of thought? Whatever. Anyway, so occupation sensitive as well. Let's see. Alpha Prime, here's his rebuttal. Listen, Quack, that was my budget EDC that I've actually carried and used without any of it disappointing me. I'm not gonna carry something that I'd be replacing in less than 6 months. Okay, there you go. So that's important to you. Like, it has to last for a long time. You don't want to keep spending. Like, your logic is you don't want to spend $1 on a papermate pen because you're going to either lose it or snap it in half or something. Your car is going to swallow it up, and then you're going to have to buy a bunch of dollar pens, and you're going to end up spending more than $45 on papermate pens. And so now you'd rather spend one time on a $45 pen because you spent money on it. You'll remember where it is at all times. Stuff like that, right? Is that what you're telling me? Okay. I gotta take this. Actually, I gotta take this call real quick. I will be right back. All right, we back. Just thought it was urgent, but it wasn't. So, apologies. Blasto says Ron is the oracle of EDC. Oh yes. I'm liking that. Come to me with your EDC woes, and I will read your future. Brandon says these chats have no balls. We got the quad card in here. Whoa. 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 Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's relax. Let's relax. You Pimpy said he had a dream of the future. Dude, I had a crazy deja vu moment, man. For real. That was nuts. Like, I remember certain comments popping up in my head like right then, or seeing it right then. Brandon says might as well pick up a Mark Smith. Yes. So Mark Smith is also interesting because it's a $100 pen made of titanium, but you can plug different things into it. You can plug a Sharpie cartridge, you can plug a highlighter cartridge, you can plug a Schmidt refill into it, which is a really popular pen refill. So there you go. You know, you have a 3-in-1 basically, which is pretty tops, which means you would have spent $33 on a pen, $33 on a Sharpie, and $33 on a highlighter. You still want to do that? The fact that it's refillable gives it more lifetime value, which is great. And on top of that, it has a unique feel to it. Like I think it was first meant to be a permanent marker that was refillable, and then they retrofitted the highlighter and the pen on there. It's a great product, but it's also, the feel is different. It's not slim like a pen would be. It's thicker and fatter. And so it feels like you're writing with one of these versus one of these. And so I don't know what the like tactility is of writing with something fat using a fine refill. So that just depends. Ricky says get a carry commission bag, big eye mini click, Ron. What the hell is a carry commission big eye? Oh, Big Idea Designs mini click. What does that look like? Can we see? Big Idea Designs carry commission. Let's do it. Is it this? Here we go. Are the collabs here? Because I know this is Big Eye's website. Did I miss it? Oh, this is it. Ooh, the topo. You know what's, after writing with like this, the side clicks, or the dual click slim, side click slim, the side click slim, I feel like I don't like the mini anymore. Like, yeah, it fits in a pouch, but it's like annoying to write with. It's like too small. Like even this G2, this mini Pilot G2 is like minimally too small. Like I don't really enjoy it. So I like having a slightly bigger pen. But what should have happened here is, I know this was like an old design, right? It's not like the newest one, but y'all should do like a green Cerakote version that's the same as the knife y'all just dropped on Carry Commission. Taylor, if you're listening to this, and then have the topo be laser etched instead of or not laser etched, have it actually like have the clip be a little chunky, and then have depth to the topo lines so it's the same texture as that knife y'all just dropped. Ooh, that would be cool. I feel like that would be really cool. Like, oh, the Malibu. Like, if you had that same topo in the clip, and then just have the rest of the body be just that same Cerakote green. Oh my god. Matching set? Hello? Ooh. Ooh. What are we doing? Parker refills are great too, says High Tide. Yes, Parker is another outstanding refill. Those Mark Smiths are pretty slick, says Taylor. Yes, 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 yes. Everyday Minimalist says, I need a pen, man. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Tactile, turn, side, click, slim, Zerk. Is it even on a website? Zirconium pens. This is the one. Or I should just grab it. No, this ain't it. You lie. This is it. No, you lied too. This is Big Ideas. Okay. It's right here. Okay, okay. Here we go. Here we go. This is the side click. The side click slim from Tactile Turn.
Here's what I found.
What the Siri? What? But you know, it's just enough. Like if I put it in writing position now, you know, it comes off just enough to where it feels comfortable. Whereas like this one, I feel like, oh, it's like slightly smaller. Maybe it's because the clip sits a lot lower in the hand. That like when I go to put it in the crook of my hand, the clip kind of like interferes a lot more. Or maybe it's the weight. I don't know. The Zerk feels great in the hand. You know what I mean? It's a heavy duty boy. And on top of that, like the ribs. Are we calling these ribs? The ribbed nature of the barrel on the tactile turn pens. Oh my god. Did anyone pick up the latest collab, the Ember? Like the red barrel, yellow bolt? I did not like it. I did not. If it was just red and black or red, like red on red, like Supreme style, oof. All red, monochrome red, please and thank you. Yes, but I didn't really dig the yellow. Taylor says, a big idea. Did a OD Cerakote limited edition? We'd have to do a different model. For sure. I mean, something to think about. I feel like it'd be sick. X says he topoed a few of my knife scales with my laser. Yeah. Perks of having a laser machine. What? Brad says he's gonna fix Ian's jiggly clip. Is that dirty? For something? Oof. Taylor says you need one of those full dress Timascus mini clicks. What is that? From Big Idea? Full dress. Is full dress like a brand or not? Timascus mini click. I'm just gonna write that and see what comes out. Full. Oh my Jesus. This thing? For a cool 775? As Brandon would say, F my ass. No way, dude. Like, what? That's crazy. But it is very cool because each one is unique. And look, the way they've done it is that they've serialized it. So each serial number is tied to a photo. So you could, when this dropped, back when it dropped, you could have chosen one that suits your style. And is it like one of, yeah, it's one of one for each. 22 units ever made. Freaking cool, man. See, this would fall into one of those things where I wouldn't want to use it for fear of dropping it. Ricky says, don't do it. Don't look it up. You warned me. Too late, though. Too late. You warned me too late. Ron, you handled my full-time Access mini click. Yeah. I remember now after seeing it. Oh. Don't Google jiggly clip. I won't. Don't worry about that. I'm not gonna Google that. Barbarian Bronny in the house. Hey, I didn't see you. Were you here earlier? What's up, Mikey? Good to see you, man. He says, making me want that pen. Oh, I hope I didn't. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Rip. Taylor says he wore his down to hell. Yeah, see? Double rip. There's no way, bro. There's no way. Let's see what else I got in the bag. I've been thoroughly enjoying this boy. Oh. All I gotta say is, oh my god, it's so nice. It's so nice. So these are the two I have. Now, as you can tell, we are no longer talking about budget EDC. If we're talking about these now, we're not talking about budget EDC anymore. All right, now we're in the realm of the opposite of budget. We're talking about limited edition fidget toys, pocket art, all this stuff that is probably highly unnecessary, but at the same time, very essential. Wait, Barbarian Mars says, bro, been here since the beginning, lol, been chatting too. Rip, sorry, dude. I'm sorry, the disrespect in here, the disrespect in this chat committed by me is just terrible. Sorry, brother. I apologize. Alpha Prime EDC says he'll thock his if I thock mine. Oh, that's dirty. That's dirty. Don't do that. Taylor says, rip, Bronny. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Is it your rest day? Because I feel like I would have known you were here if you just, flex them biceps real quick. Bust a double bicep real quick for me. Mr. Mikey Barbarian Bronny was an ex-bodybuilder, so he's a chunky boy. He's very strong. He's very strong. Ian says, I'll never disrespect you like Ron did. Ah, shit. Yikes. Yikes. I'm sorry, brother. That's on me. That's terrible. I'm sorry. CDC says, I'm not sorry. I'm totally sorry. I'm just laughing in between apologies. That's all. I'm very sorry. Yikes. Oh God. Oh God. Ricky says, Lamau, Mikey, we see you, bro. Yeah, that's my bad. I've just been too caught up, dude. Too many wild things have been happening in this live stream for me to catch it. Ugh. Taylor says, Ricky and I are sitting on my couch, arms linked, watching a stream of both. Now all you gotta do is like feed each other snacks every so often. Like, you know, if you have a spare bag of Chex Mix or Funyuns around, just kind of like grab it and just, and then, you know, the occasional Nalgene water bottle sip, you know, I spot you, you spot me, you know, strictly platonic, but linking arms, all you need are matching Snuggies. I think that's the only thing that's missing. Brandon, can we place a pre-order for a few Snuggies for when we hit the casting couch? I wanna have one that's yellow, same color as Ultim, of course, and I wanna have Purpose Crew embroidered onto the butt of the Snuggie, and of course you gotta have a little trap door. Oh God, that's my order. You gotta take Ricky's order, Taylor's order as well, and then, you know, we'll get that made up. But for now, yikes! Oh God! Oh! Taylor says pickled eggs. What do you mean? Oh, the snack. Yes. Brandon says Ron is so apologetic. It's fun to banter with that sometimes, but go easy on him. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Dude, did he stop talking? Is he mad? I think he stopped talking. He threw the thumbs down and I think he left. Damn it. Oh my God, Taylor says no, they have to say Ultim Quack and Balls. Okay. So are you taking over the manufacturing step of this dream of mine? Yes. Blastoff says this is gonna be one weird calendar. Snuggies, pickled eggs, casting couches, guacamole. Ooh, is this like a precursor of a Everyday Carry Thanksgiving Spectacular Bonanza live stream special? It could happen, bro. It could happen. Oh my goodness, says Brandon. See how I did that? I read ahead and saw that you requested for the accent, so I, you know, slipped that in there for you. I got you, bro. Same wavelength. Yeah. Ian says Taylor doesn't see any of my ats. It's futile, but it won't stop me. There you go. Persistence is key, man. Persistence is key. Tramp embroidery says cutting maniac. Yes. Preppy Punk NYC, what's up, man? Says caramel popcorn. That's not bad. I actually like kettle corn myself. Like the caramel corn that's already like kind of worked into it. Kettle corn is so good. Ricky says F in the chat. We left the pickle eggs in the office. Aw, dude, did you leave it out? Because they're gonna be bad. They're gonna be super bad. Rip. Tay-Tay. Okay, that's it. We're calling you Tay-Tay, bro. Tay-Tay says, Brandon, if we crash your studio, it'll be like 5 people. That's fine. If we all bring our mics, we'll be good. Brandon has a fancy podcaster, so we just gotta all plug in and make it happen. Make it happen. Let's see. Isaiah says, EDM, get an air purifier. Scratch that, get 3. Yes. Oh, I just thought about that. Oh, that's no good. Oh my goodness. Like, he has a basement for a studio, so I'm not sure about the ventilation up in here, but it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad. Ugh. Prime says I'm gonna have to go crash at Brandon's house too, just to hang with Tay-Tay, even though he's like 40 minutes from me now. Maybe. We got oh shit! I thought you said we got mice. I was like, Brandon, I ain't trying to stay at your place if you got mice. No way, bro. No way. No way, dude. But we got mics. Okay, we good. We good. Okay, can we build a budget EDC, you guys? Like, let's do something. Can we agree that we could do a budget EDC that comprises of a knife, a wallet, keys, a pen? Okay, those 4 things. Can we make that under 100? Can we do this? Okay, notes. Let's do that right now. Where are my notes? Sticky notes. Okay, maybe I should like do this first, just in case things pop up and shouldn't. Ooh, okay, we're good. All right, let's do this. Let's do budget EDC, $100, comprised of a knife, a pen, a wallet, and keys. Because I like me some non-jingly keys. I don't know about y'all. By the way, Tay, I saw your short about like the best key organizer is a $5 one you can DIY using like a shackle. Yeah, I guess you could do that. And it's cool because you DIY'd it, so I'll give you credit for that. But man, I don't know, man. It's pretty bare bones. I'm gonna say it's pretty bare bones. And you know, as gearheads, I feel like you could appreciate that we just like stuff and things and built out things. So maybe not shackles. Okay, anyway. Okay, so first a knife. What do you guys want to see as a knife in budget EDC? We talked about the NAFS lander, which is 58. We talked about what are some knives that are like $30, $35 that are passable. I want to learn about this. Like the lander is a cool $60, so I feel like that's a little too much. Bro, if they made a lander with Ultim scales, or if they just made Ultim scales that are like clean like this, instant snatch. Alpha Prime EDC says, Rosie, get out.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
Get out. Okay, CDC says that their Hansen blems are $40 after discounts. There you go. Sharpie gel pen, $4. Cloud defensive admin is $30. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna do a few candidates and then I'll pick the one I like. So the Hansen I already saw. What kind of blems though? Is it just the handle? Like scales are kind of like messed up, or you got some snail trails, or whatever? Or is it something more material? Okay. Somebody said Civivi. Okay, Brandon says Civivi Praxis Mini. Okay, D2 steel, 3 inches, $30, 15% off. Dude, perfect. I really like the look of the Mini Praxis as well. Shoot, I should just buy this right now. It looks cool. Okay, all right. So a contender is we're talking the Civivi Mini Praxis at $30, and then we also have the CDC Hansen Blem for $40. What else? CRKT Polar. Okay, CRKT Polar. Designed by Voxnays. Looking clean. Okay, so this one is 30 to 75. So what's 30? Just this straight up steel looking one. Polar 2, Polar 3. Which one should I get? Whoa, oh God. So the 4 is like intense. The 3 looks cool. But it's not fixed. Oh, it's not fixed. Polar 2. I don't know. Oh, I kind of like 3, but it's 40 and it's longer. It has a different tip. What are you guys saying? Polar is 8 CR. So which one would you get? Yeah, see, Brandon says mini Praxis is better than the Polar. I mean, from an aesthetics point, it looks. I think it looks cool. What else? My exact suggestion: mini Praxis for my $50 and under loadout. No, do the Praxis. Oh, Praxis for days. There's a Polar with a clip point. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just. I'm gonna just do the Praxis. I like the Praxis. Okay, let's do the Praxis. All right, so that's 30. All right. Okay, pen. If we're gonna budget, we got 70 left. So I feel like we have some budget. Okay, first up, keys. I want to do keys because I already know what I want. Orbit key, organizer, active. How much are these costing now? 25 bucks. Worth it? Not worth it? Because there's like Key Smart, like key organizer. The budget one that I use on Amazon was like $5. Oh no, it's 15. Oh, but then there's a flex one here for 10. Ooh, this might be different. Magnacot Polar? Rip, that's crazy. Tay says, get a Ford Peasant. I just want to see what that is. Ford Peasant? Are you trolling me? How much is it? I have to request more info? This is a custom as fuck knife, isn't it? Like, if I have to request info? Can't even buy it. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, okay, so you're not trolling me. Okay, not bad. It is a friction folder, so there's no lock, I'm assuming, right? I mean, that doesn't look half bad. But I think, I mean, $21. We'll keep it in the back pocket. We'll keep it in the back pocket. Did I hear peasant says X? I mean, that's what it's called. Found the knife for you, X. It's the mini peasant. I think you'd like the mini one, X. That looks like it'll scratch the hell out of my... I need to see this jibbin. Okay, so jibbin key organizer is actually pretty cool. It's similar to the orbit key, but what it does is it has the... Instead of like needing to sandwich your keys in and screw it in, and then when you unscrew it, everything falls apart. What it is it's self-enclosed. So they'll have the post, and then you slot your keys in and you screw it on, but then the head of the screw will click into the like folio. So because of that, it leaves a clean finish. It's a toolless installation. I wonder if it'll show. Okay, here we go. I don't know if you can see that, but like that's the hole that you snap the post into. And I think here, pound for pound, it does compete with the orbit key. I think the only thing is it's very limited in its styling. It's very, you've got your stock leather and that's it. And then also this D-ring here, kind of, it's screwed in to a cutout in the leather hole. So I feel like if that got caught on something, that could rip out, versus with the orbit key, the D-ring is actually slotted through the leather folio. So there's some nuances there. But I did a whole breakdown video of orbit key versus jibbin a few years back, actually. And what I say in that video, I feel like still stands for me personally. But yeah, there's that. I think I'm gonna have to do this Key Smart one, dude. It's only 10 bucks, and I've used Key Smart before. They're pretty cool. The aesthetics, I mean, it does house more keys than the orbit key, I feel like, because you could just stack this on stack this. But the value you get from $9.88. I think we could do that. I think we can do that. Okay, $9. Let's go 10. Let's just call it 10. Key Smart Flex 9.88. Okay, back to pen. Okay, guys, here we go. We just argued about pens and how $45 pen ain't there. So what is it gonna be? Kevin Main, hey, first time watching live. What's up, man? Welcome to the channel. This is actually a good live to watch because like we're pretty hands-on with this one. I mean, typically it's pretty chill. We do Q&A and stuff like that, but this one is like we getting into it with people. You know what I mean? People are suggesting stuff, and it's sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. So hey, enjoy yourself. And if you do, remember to hit that like button. Helps me out a lot. How many likes are we at right now? Oh God, I'm just showing people everything. How many likes we at? We at 27 likes, and there's 35 of you. 8 people. 8 people haven't hit the like button. Please do it. Helps me out. But anyway, let's get back into it. Olight Mini Bolt says cutting Miniac. Okay, let's try it. Olight Mini Bolt. I'm kind of 50-50 on bolt pens. Cause like it really boils down to the action of it, and on top of that, it boils down to like the nub, the stud. Like if it doesn't feel good or it doesn't look good, or if it sticks out too much, like this Bastion one, look at it, look how far it sticks out, dude. Like that thing is gonna get caught in your trousers, man. You're gonna be zipping up your pants and you're gonna get caught on that. There's no way, bro. Okay. Brandon EDM says refine EP1. I've played with that. I've handled that. I do like the bolt action on that. It's not as like mega prominent as that, bro. And also, it seems like Bastion pens are a little more pricey as compared to like some of the other players here. I mean, of course, it's no tactile, but refined EP1. Here we go. Is it comparable? Man, you can't even find it here. Do they not have Amazon store? Okay, all right. Refine EP1. Here we go. EP1 pen. Oh, see, this is also okay. The full size is 60. Still pricey. And then you got all these stats and stuff. I mean, we're trying to hit under 100, right? X says Olight sent that to me. Pass. The pen, yeah. Kershaw Shuffle 2 is on sale for 22, and Tombow Airpress, best budget pen you're not afraid to lose. Dude, Tombow's legit. Tombow makes like brush pens, and I've incorporated a lot of that into my like note taking and stuff. I'm down to look. Tombow, where was it? Tombow Airpress. Let's see it. Tombow Airpress. Interesting. Tombow Airpress 0.7 ballpoint. Okay, so quick rundown for me. I like medium point, so like 0.5 to 0.7. Also, I like rollerball. Like it's a little more liquidy than ballpoint, but I just like the look. It's like you get deeper blacks and a more bold finish on your pen as opposed to ballpoints. And sometimes I've noticed that if you leave your ballpoint inactive for too long, you know, you gotta like the first few strokes or the first stroke, the beginning of the first stroke kind of like is not inky, and it pisses me off. Isaiah's head now says, peace, EDM, have a good night. Take care, Isaiah. Take care. See you in a bit. We have Tay and Ron Tama. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. How many names we got so far? We got Quack. We got Ron Tama. I like Ron Tama. Ian, I like that. Let's coin that. Let's trademark that. Refine got kicked off Amazon. Oh no. Party foul. Pilot G2 Mini. You talking about this one right here? I mean, I do like it. Like, despite, you know, saying what I said earlier about the size, like, for the price, you can't beat it. You know, I'm talking about how, like, it's not as optimally sized as this tactile turn slim click, or side click slim. But, like, bro, this is, like, 20 times more expensive than this. So, yeah, I'm not gonna... Yeah, see... I would use their prep, but it's hideous, bro. It's kind of bad, bro. That's pretty hideous. But I like the fact that it is Japanese made. Like, we're talking stationery or pens, anything Japanese. Oof. Actually, anything Japanese, like a lot of things I enjoy. But Miniac, I'm definitely gonna look at this again. Because I've never seen this before, but I know Tombow makes like premium pens. Brandon says Zebra. Zebra's good. Zebra's good for sure. CDC says Pocket pens. I've seen Pocket pens before. I've tried them out. I'm okay on them. I'm not like overly impressed, but if we're talking about straight up like budget, then yeah, for sure. UPP says Zebra. Okay, for sure. There's a consensus for Zebra. Zebra F701. Retractable ballpoint pen. Yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard of that. I've heard of that. Oh, Isaiah says he's saying EDM is leaving. All right, Brandon. I'll see you later, brother. Take it easy. I misread. Who says... Barbarian Brawny says, man, my refined pen patinaed so fast. It's good for the picks, because I know you like doing rustic picks and like taking picks with characters, so I feel like that patina makes it nice. Will says, I just stick with the classic and readily available G2 click pen in black and sometimes blue ink. For sure. I understand that. It's like, yeah, like you said, it's very accessible. So if you write a lot, getting like a premium pen that takes a premium refill, like it's just gonna add up. So I feel like there's a lot of ways we can go here. Like, I enjoy Uniball myself. What are some Japanese pens you guys know of that are dope? I mean, look, like a 4-pack of Uniball Vision Rollerball, $5.50, bro. Like, I could easily go for that. Easily. Best budget Japanese pens. Nomad Goods has a pen for $50 that's Japanese made? No way. Gel pens. Helvetica Japanese pens. Ballpoint. This looks gangsta. iHow. I mean, that looks sick. Retractable gel ink too. That's intense. Yeah, Pimpy says Japanese pens aren't cheap. Yeah, I agree with that as far as pens go. Just because like Japanese pens are like the cream of the crop when it comes to stationery and pens. So Sakura, yeah, for sure. Yeah, see, for sure. Gel pens all day. But you're right, they're not the cheapest, for sure. Wow, they look so cool. I'm a huge like stationery pen nerd. Like, we're gonna be here for a long time, I feel like. if we go down this road, yo. Purpose Crew trip to Japan, yo! Best idea we've had all stream. Let's do it. Meet me in Tokyo. That'd be sick, man. Uniball Jetstream, absolutely, man. Jetstream. Like, damn. Not bad. But they're also ballpoint. I really like rollerball. Okay, all right. I think I'm gonna just make a call here. Uniball, rollerball. Or does Pilot make rollerballs? Here we go. We're gonna check it out. Right Tech. Well, the G2 is a gel roller, so I'm not opposed. Here we go. Pilot Precise V7 liquid ink rolling ball. So there's 6 of them for $12. I'm gonna go with this one. Right here. So this is 6 for 12. So one pen will cost $2. $2. Brad is like pissed. He's like, you're gonna shit on my $45 pen, but you're gonna spend $2 on your pen? All right, and finally a wallet, guys. Let's talk about wallets. What are you guys into? Leather wallets, minimal card holders? Are we talking like extra wallets with the button, secret ID or secret wallets? What do you guys like? $2 on Temu. Bro, you know how many times Temu has reached out to like wanting to do a paid collab with me? Dude, it's so bad. I get like an email a week, like an email a day from them. Kevin says Lamy pens. Absolutely, I have a Lamy pen. I have a Lamy Safari right now, but I feel like calligraphy pens are... calligraphy pens are too much trouble for a budget EDC. Like the cheapest one's $20, and and I feel like it's not as quick and easy as you go. You know, there's certain requirements that you kind of have to like keep the thing upright, and then if you fly with it, then you have to make sure that you enclose it, because otherwise like the pressurization of the altitude changes will mess with the ink cartridge that's in there. Dude, CPM says he uses Daiso pens. Hell yeah, man. I like Muji pens. Like the cheap $2 like Muji 0.4 millimeter. They're cheap, but they're so nice. I don't know, man. True budget throwaway pens for me are the tool pens. I've never even seen that. What is that? I know we just opened the discussion on wallets, but it seems like y'all don't want to move on just yet. Tool pens, here we go. Where is this? What is this brand from? I've never even heard of them before. Cool. These are throwaway pens for you? I mean, I guess. I mean, at $2 a unit. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Let's see. Too much trouble, period, said Phytonics. I don't know, though, if you're talking about calligraphy pens. I've been getting into it. You know, like just like how you could take notes online or take notes on your phone and just type everything in. And then you kind of slow down a little bit, get a little more deliberate and intentional with your note taking by busting out a pen and pad and writing it down. I find that's the same way with using a click pen versus using a calligraphy pen. Like there's more intention that goes into it. You get a lot of feedback from the calligraphy nib depending on what size you get. And I like that. You know what I mean? Like I feel like there's, it slows you down a little bit. Kind of like, I don't know, it's really like Japanese culture to me. You know what I mean? Like how like they're very intentional with every single movement that they do. Like with, for example, like tea making, right? Everything is very intentional. Everything has its place. Everything is deliberate and not slow, but calm and smooth versus like sometimes other people prioritize, other brands prioritize like quick as possible or efficiency or whatever. Like it's very intentional. So I feel like calligraphy pens aren't for everyone, but if you're into like being more intentional with your note taking and just getting into like that handcrafted or like artisanry, is that a word? Artisanry? I don't know. Bruh. But getting into like the feel of it a lot more. I feel like calligraphy pens are a great way to do it. CDC asks, am I doing a light too? I didn't put it on, but I feel like the way we're looking, we might have budget for one. So here, I'll throw it in. You can add light. Lights. Okay, cool. I mean, we haven't even broken 50. So can we split wallet and lights? Like $50 budget, can we do that? I think we can do that. Bottle of ink, says you pimpy. I just get a bottle, then hunt some feathers and use it for a quill. Oh, dude. But then you have to factor in the cost of like a compound bow. You got to get some arrows, some arrowheads. You got to factor in the cost of your morality for killing birds just to have a quill to write with. You got that. That's very costly, sir. That's very costly. Preppy Punk NYC says Chum's daily wallet. Let's go. Let's get into the wallet sector. Here we go. Chum's daily wallet. Ooh. I like it. It's one kind of like hard-backed thing with one elastic thing for stuffing a bunch of cards and then two quick access pockets on the other side for things you use most often. Minimalistic. $11. Cash and card. What is it made of? Stitching. Ripstop nylon. Okay, fair. Ripstop nylon. I like that. Okay. I like that as a submission. What else is there? Isaiah says I already have a crossbow. Well, good for you, sir. Good for you. Pilot Varsity disposable fountain pen. What? Okay, I'll look at it later. We gotta stay on topic, guys. Wallets. OpenSeas are good, Ian, but get you a hitchhiker wallet. What's a hitchhiker wallet? Hitchhiker wallet from Rustic Heirloom for $68. I mean, it looks cool. I do like it. The button is not annoying, you think? Ghost Bourbon. What a dope name. Oh, you can't even click it to see what it looks like? I mean, that right there is cool. Is that the blue July 4th? So that goes to say that this one is the Ghost Bourbon? Or is that the Ghost Bourbon? I don't know, that's cool, but it is too pricey for what we're talking about. New Barco solid titanium money clip wallet credit card holder for men. I feel like you just copy pasted that title from Amazon. You did, didn't you? You did, didn't you? New Barco solid titanium money clip. Oh, it's a money clip. I don't know, man. I think like I think in this day and age you gotta have cards with you. Maybe not. Unless you have your smartphone, you have Apple Pay set up, and you live in a state where you can present your digital license. But I feel like that's too niche to be able to recommend at this juncture. So I'm gonna have to stick to something that can accommodate both cash and cards. Because I know you can stick a few cards in here, but I feel like there's a limit to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it looks super just raggedy. I want something that's enclosed and clean. I sure did. Made it for you. Says the UPP. Nice, man. Nice. Thank you. Z-Man's EDC said he finally got a hitchhike and he loves it. It looks cool, man. What? Ian says it's a legit leather wallet. I thought it was a code name for your
Asshole.
Oh my God, Ian. Ooh, that's dirty. That's dirty. Okay, Brad says just go buy a Paradrop Triaria. Okay, for sure. Let me just throw like a few $100s at it and wait 3 years. He's not gonna do it. Ian says I feel like money clips are for boomers. I used to use a money clip, and I'm not a boomer. I used to use it just because like I enjoyed using a money clip, but then like I don't know, it got too troublesome because I still wanted a card holder, so I was rocking the extra card holder, and then on top of that, a separate money clip. CDC says Buffway wallet. Buffway wallet. Buffway. Buffway! It's cool. See, for my budget EDC video that I made of, like, it was a short. I didn't even make a full version because it was, you know, I didn't spend too much time on it. I used this modern carry one, and I regret it. I returned it. It was bad. Like, look at this. It's just like 2 pockets, and it was very flimsy. I was just like, nah, I'm good. So the Chums wallet is already loads better. I don't know. I haven't held the Chums one yet, so I don't know how flimsy it might be, but yeah, bro, I don't know. So a few other ones I know of are, I know Herschel just makes like a standard wallet, like card slip. 1650. I like the aesthetic. So that's what, and there's a leather version. Oh, that's $50. No, I'd probably go for this one or this one. It's clean. And then it's RFID blocking. You know, you can slip some cash in there, nice and easy. 25% off, not bad. What else is there? Let's do Amazon card slips, card holder. Let's go for that. Yeah, modern carry, bro. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Sorry, man. Sorry. What else is there? It's a Gucci. Gucci. I fire off hot takes easily. Something getting me in trouble lately. It's cool, man. You do you, brother. Let's see. I do LV over Gucci. That's fair. You know what? Just for kicks. Let's see. Let's go men's wallet. Let's see where we at with this. Which one would I do? If we were gonna go slim, small, and folding. Let's go. Oh yeah, baby. So I'd probably do one of these. Oh wait, these are pocket organizers? Slender. Okay, what is this, an organizer? Like, what is? Ooh, look, there's water tones on there. So I thought this was to illustrate like water durability, but it's actually on there. I think it's actually on there. So this is big. I think this is big. This is meant for cards. Is it? So this is one card. Right. So to get my dimensions correctly, this would be just a fold out. 510, baby. Let's go. 510. All right. So that's Louis V. And then we talking Gucci is the other one. Gucci men's wallet. Okay. What do we got here? Gucci. Gucci. Men's wallets. Okay. So this, what is it? This one is comparable. That's a card case though. It looks like it's big. Crystal card case. Ophidia GG wallet. Okay, it'd probably be a mini wallet. Oh no, it's this one. The Marmont card case. So 360, but it's more plain than the LV. This is like timeless, you know what I mean? Straight black. Silver accents. Rip. That was just research. I'm not doing that shit. Okay, I think for me, it's gonna be the Chums or the Herschel. For the sake of the budget, let's go with the Chums. Chums, $11. My only worry is that it's flimsy. That's the only thing I'm worried about. I mean, we'll just see. All right, 11. 11 it is. Chums. Let's go. Is it this one? Okay, 11. So we're going with the Chums. 11. And then the pen was the Pilot. Was it the Jetstream? Somewhere. No, it wasn't the Uniball. Oh no, did I lose it? No. Okay, I think it was the Jetstream or something like that. It was Pilot something. Vance makes decent wallets for cheap. I've had a few and they still look good. Most are canvas material and some are small, and some are the small fry variants. Oh, I see. I've seen Fidello SD420. I've seen that, but I was just never a fan. It just didn't resonate. Did Tete bounce? I think he did. I think he got tired of trolling. CDC says Everyday Adventure Co has wallets. Why the wink? What does that mean? Are you affiliated? Everyday Adventure. Is this it? No, this is Everyday California. What a troll. Everyday Adventure Co. Oh, affiliated. Nice try. Nice try. It is cool though. I like it. Like, this is sick. Whoa, this is really sick. It is $46 though, but I like the matchy. And you got the little JRW. Oof. Way to sell it. This is sick EDC stuff. Okay, we're talking about a light, right? You Pimpy said he's bored of banter. Alpha Prime is taking off. All right, good night, dude. Take it easy. Late with purpose, later tater. Yeah, Tete's bored of banter. It's all good. We're chilling tonight. This is actually like a longer stream than I usually do, but you know, it's all good. I'm the mod with the most Ian coats. You didn't know? Sezzle me peasant. What? What, Brandon? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay, the last thing is lights, boys. The last thing is lights, boys and girls. So my immediate thought is the Olight i3T. That's 20 bucks. Nice and easy. What other recommendation do you guys have that can best that? Right now we're at 32, 43, 50. Wow, for real? 51? No, 32, 52, 53. So we have $47 for a light. We might come out to under 50 in the budget. Yeah, man. Nah, we over 50. So, okay, so if we didn't have the light, that would have been $50 right there. Wow. I'm surprised. We did good work, gentlemen. Streamlight. Okay, there you go. Yeah. I mean, I got it right here. I got it. This is the Streamlight. So, since we have Olight Mini Light. Ooh. Ron, check the wallet. Says you pimpy. What'd you say? Oh, you're not tired of banter. Tay is tired of banter. You gotta be specific, brother. I was about to shoot some heat at you, bruh. Yeah. What wallet do you suggest, dude? You said check the wallet. Which wallet? Simple black and white checked can be nabbed for 30 to 60 bucks from what? Louis V? I'm over that though, dude. The black and gray check, everyone has that. Even the bootleggers do. Kevin Main says, have to take the dog out. Have a good night. Take care, Kevin. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you had a good time. I'll see you on the next one, dude. Take it easy. Olight Mini Light says Gabe Harlan. Okay, let's check it out. Olight Mini. Oh, you're talking about the little keychain one, right? This thing, 20 bucks. The IR2. See, that's the thing though. This is $22. Why would I buy that if I could buy the i3T for the same, for cheaper, bro? Did you know that was cheaper? It is USB-C though, whereas the i3T is just AA or AAA. Maybe the output is the same too. I mean, I personally prefer the Baton 3, but that shit is pricey. Pricey. Let's see what else you guys got. Streamlight Microstream 250 rechargeable. I feel like a damn good light. Hate batteries. Yeah, I've been getting into like the more rechargeable ones just because like, you know, it's more sustainable. It's green. You can recharge things. This Streamlight I got for 31. It has a USB. Oh, it has a micro C in it, right? So it has a micro C. Oh yeah, a micro C port, or micro B actually, whereas I would rather have a USB-C, but let's see how much it would cost. Streamlight micro stream rechargeable USB-C. Is there a USB-C one? I don't think so. Oh, what? No fucking way. No, okay, this is a bundle, never mind. I was like, 137? No way. Okay. So this Streamlight Wedge is a 300 lumen USB. Ah, it's 83 bucks. No. Yeah, see, the rechargeable ones you can get for like 30, I think. 31. Yeah, this is the one I bought. So we can afford that in the budget if we so choose. But if we have 50, you Pippi says I'm going cray cray. Not LV. Rip. Wait, why did I type wallet 2 times? I don't know, man. What are you doing? Surefire sidekick on my keychain. It's great. It says SD420. Okay. Surefire. I've heard good things about Surefire. Very reliable, reputable. And I see why. It's probably made in America, right? Made in the US. If it's pretty pricey. Here we go. Very tactical. Okay, here we go. Oh, Through Night. I've heard of Through Night. Surefire. Yeah, man, these are beefy. You said it was a keychain? How much does a keychain one cost? Surefire 300 lumen key. What the balls? 138. Yeah, man, it's too much, bro. It's too much. Ain't gonna happen. I'm just saying, man, you would love the cloud defensive admin. It's just like the Streamlight. Okay, let's look at it. CDC's pushing this hard, so let's take a look. Cloud defensive admin lights. Here we go. It looks just like a microstream. Like the profile is almost right there. Is it USB-C? Ah, it's a micro USB. RIP. I do like the. Does it come with a? Oh no, you just pop it off and switch it. Okay, that's fine. So one thing that's interesting about this one, the clip format. So you could pop it off and reattach it here, reversed, so that you can put it on the lid of your hat, your visor. Or this Streamlight has, I don't know if you can see, but like the Sidewinder clip where you can put it on either side already. You don't have to worry about it, like reattaching it. So I kind of like that. I mean, it's sort of a minute detail. But this one's 50 bucks as well. It's putting out 350 lumens, whereas the Streamlight, I feel like the MicroStream is also putting that out, right? Streamlight MicroStream. The overall pick. Here we go. It is putting out. Oh no, 250. So it is slightly brighter, but almost double. Bezel says, what's up, Ron? Starting college in a couple days. I have my EDC kit and pouch ready. Any EDC essentials you recommend? Well, let's take a look at what you need, brother. What do you need to have with you? I would say, if you're doing college, you're doing studying, so I would say pen and pad. If you're using your laptop a lot, have a backpack with a laptop sleeve, maybe a tech pouch to accommodate all your little tech accessories. You got your pouch already, it looks like. Other than that, EDC essentials, wallet, keys, your smartphone, and maybe some AirPods so you can kick at the library and do some stuff. You got me on a budget. Oh, hope that helps, Bezel. Appreciate you, man. You got me on a budget fountain pen rabbit hole, says Tactical Terry 79. Did we check out the Rovivon Aurora A1? We haven't checked out any Rovivons, actually. Aurora A1. I really like the see-through body. Like, that's legit to me. That's fun. 650 lumens at $40. I mean, that's pretty sick. 4th gen USB-C. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do we like this? Magnetic tail base. UV, what? UV mode? Let's go. Alright, boys, it's gonna be this one. I just like the look. Shouts to Tactical Terry for recommending this one. So it's gonna be the Rovivon. Rovivon Aurora. Oh, this is the A8. You said A1, but Isaiah says he's got a tap out piece. Take care, Isaiah. Thank you for sticking through all the way. It's been like a long time. I appreciate you. Thanks. Bezel says thanks, loving the content. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying. Hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. Trying to post regularly, back to school stuff, and getting into backpacks and all that good stuff. So, all right, guys and gals, we got $39.60. So if we do the calculations here, we're gonna be 30 plus 2 plus 11 plus 10. What the hell? What? No, 30. Okay. 30 plus 2 plus 11 plus 10 plus $39.60. That comes out to $92.60. Hell yeah. CDC says I have to get up in 4 hours. Had a blast hanging out with y'all tonight. Thanks for everything. Looking forward to the next stream. Thank you, CDC. It will see you on the next stream. It's going to be dope. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for hanging out. Tactical Terry 79 says same form factor. The A1 are just cheaper. Some of them are sub 20. For sure, for sure. I just love the feature set of this one, and we have the extra budget to like throw it out. But hell yeah. Upimpy says it is also brighter and has UV. Yeah, there you go. That's what was interesting to me. You don't care for the interface as much, says Z-Mans. Yeah, I've yet to test one out thoroughly, so I gotta definitely. Preppy Punk NYC says now add a classic Casio watch. Hell yeah, do we have enough? $8? Ah, don't we have enough? We don't have enough. Key case? Okay, now you guys are getting crazy. See? Ian says, which Zero is here? He loves Rovivon, for sure. I think Rovivon's the most unique feature is that it's like the see-through body, like the clear body, for sure. But that was dope. That was a budget EDC that I could get on board on. I'm gonna consider it. Because then, like, I do want to refine it a little bit to see what we can do with, like, certain aspects of it to really dial it in and get it under 100 and make sure, like, that was fun, or that's useful. But I love what we've built in, like, the short period of time that we've just kind of, like, taken suggestions, hitting it up. And that was sick. That was sick. Bezel says, carabiner. No! Yes. Yes. If you're looking for easy essentials, I love carabiners. I would do a mini hero clip. Because that's super useful. Yeah. Upimp says half price and you have money for a pry bar now. Hell yeah. Oh, if I were to switch it out? Yeah, see, that's the thing. Oh, Nightcore. Yeah. Ugh, guys, you're making it so hard. But no, this has definitely been a good time. Definitely. Well, guys, I think we're gonna close it out now. It's been an hour and 45 minutes. This has been a great stream. And I tried to just be a little more off the cuff on this one, you know, just interact with the chat, the community, and just had a good time building this budget EDC kit. I hope you guys had a great time as well. Same time next week, Wednesday. Oh no, we're gonna do it a little early. So usually I have a 7 p.m. slot, 7 p.m. PDT, and this tonight was a little later, so we started at 8 PDT, but probably not gonna roll it back to our regularly scheduled time slot. I hope you guys had fun. Thank you for joining me on this one. We are gonna be doing a fitness challenge starting in just a few days, like I think 5 days. So I will post more about it on Instagram so that you guys get the link to the Google form to enter. It's gonna be a real good time. Every participant who checks in the whole way through gets a little something, and one special person who goes above and beyond will get this special grab bag. I'll post all the details about it, but it's a good chance to round out the summer with good stuff. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people have goals they set out to do, but taper off towards the middle, don't really get to it by the end. But this is an opportunity to surround yourself with the EDC community. We're all about goals and helping you reach what you want to reach. So if you want to round out the summer with a bang, consider joining the fitness challenge. It's going to be on my Discord server, so that'll be a good time. Thanks, y'all. Throwing up the peace signs in the chat. Take care. Live with purpose. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.